Rumble show, man, rumble. Right now, I feel aware. If I'm gonna show you guys this right here, this crowd. Do you know where is this? This is Westmoreland. Westmoreland, Eastern Westmoreland, as a matter of fact. Danny Lawrence place, the same constituency where this man right here. They call him Satan Campbell. Actually run for a seat. And trust me, it was massive Jamaica. Everybody shocked. And I want you to hear what the Prime Minister said, because trust me, he have massive, major development for that constituency. Also, Jamaica, I want you to hear what the MP said. Danny Lawrence, his message was direct to Satan Campbell, the loser from St. Anne's, who run up in people them from St. Anne's and want to come up Eastern Westmoreland to come get redemption. Danny said not having it, but have a listen, you can enjoy, trust me. This was a profound speech. God bless.
One at a time. Prime Minister one term. Prime Minister 2 terms. Prime Minister 3 terms. Dr. Andrew Holness. Darlington! I am there. My heart is full, Darlington. I mean, I have never seen this in Darlington, and I've been around the politics a little while. I've gone to a lot of meetings, and I've never seen this. The outpouring is heartwarming. So I want to thank you for taking the time to come out. And I know that in the back of your minds there is this thought that Westmoreland is traditionally PNP. We know that's what the PNP like to think. And there are some people who traditionally, and by virtue of their family relations, that's how they have grown up. And they can't think any other way. But there is a certain reality that they have to confront. And that reality is the performance of the PNP. Now, there are people in certain parishes, you know, why you listen to me good. And they will tell me when I go there that their parish is forgotten. Yes. But these are parishes that were held sometimes for 30 years. In this case, this constituency was almost 50 years more by the PNP. So if you honestly ask yourself, now I'm talking to the people who are not necessarily here as JLP supporters, but to objective people who are not either or either. They are just observing. I see some of them on the shop plaza top and all of that listening. You have to ask yourself, who forgot Westmoreland? If they had Westmoreland for so long, why is it that the infrastructure here is so neglected? Who forgot Westmoreland? If Westmoreland has been so loyal to the PNP, why has the PNP been disloyal and neglected Westmoreland? And so for all the PNP who are here with us, and I must tell you, the politics is so nice. that wherever we travel, the PNP travel with us. Believe it. Welcome to all the PNP who are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our meeting. To my lady over there. Welcome, my dear. Welcome, 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 welcome. You have, no, but that is how the politics should be. You come to hear what your political leaders are saying, and you should feel welcome. And I preach that to all my supporters. If you want to come over, embrace them. Now, it is an important question that should be answered. You have a seat for so long, and then you can turn around and cause a fire station never built. When you had the seat for 50 odd years and no fire station built. That is a question that all PNP supporters must ask PNP. That brings me now to a quick point that I want all of you, whether you're PNP or JLP or you're just an observer, to think about. This election is about two things: promise and performance. That's what it's about. You have to think whether or not you're going to vote for a promise or you're going to vote on performance. All PNP have to think about that, and all JLP people have to think about that. All no-P have to think about that as well. This, my friends, is the first election in Jamaica's history where a government can come to the people and say, here is a document of the things I have done in my 2 terms as a government. Show me, show. See that? No matter how much of this document we give out, this book, people still want more. Now, 250 achievements documented here. Solid. And these are just some of our achievements. You notice the PNP don't even bother take it on. They don't even bother quarrel about it. They come out with a manifesto. What is a manifesto? A manifesto can't compare to this. This is what has been done and accomplished. A manifesto is a promise. It is a promise of what you intend to do. Now politics, you know, politics is also about promise. Some people want to hear, some people say, this is what you do already. Me want to hear what you're going to do. However, we have been this road before. In 2011, I will never forget it. The Prime Minister after me, Portia Simpson, when she was then leader of the opposition, she promised the people, she said, when we win, we're going to take GCT off our electricity. How much people remember that promise? No, really. Some of you too young and maybe not remember. But how many of you remember that? How many PNP people remember that? When we win, you're going to get oxtail and curry goat. How many of you remember that? When we win, you're going to get the Jeep. How many of you remember that? When we win, IMF deal in 2 weeks. How many of you remember promises? Now I want you to understand, what is a promise? What is a promise? I don't mean say so. But people want to hear promises because it gives them some comfort in what is going to happen in the future. But you, as the wise voter, have to figure out which promise you're going to take. Who you're going to take promise from. You're going to take promise from people who can deliver or who have never performed, or are you going to take the commitment of someone who has delivered and continues to deliver and can show the evidence of the performance? Hold on now. So yes, a promise gives comfort to people who are uncertain about the future. But a promise is essentially an undertaking to do something that the person who is making the undertaking has never done before or does not have the resources to do. That's a promiser. Someone who makes a commitment says to you, I will bring water to your communities. Because we are presently doing it. We are presently bringing water to communities in Westmoreland. And more than that, we are not just doing small projects. We are doing huge projects, correcting years of aged infrastructure in water. So I stand here today not to give you any promises. Promises are given by people who are giving comfort to persons who are afraid of uncertain future, but they really can't do it. I stand here today as someone who is delivering. The Northwestern Water Supply Project is a multi-billion-dollar water supply project that is bringing water from Trelawney through to St. James, even into Hanover, and will have an impact as far as Westmoreland. We are now doing a water supply project. I'm going to ask your member of parliament, as he explained, to once again tell you of the water supply project here.
Shower laborers! Shower laborers! Yeah. The Darlistan and surrounding areas has been suffering for water. Water today, none tomorrow. But with our good Prime Minister, he will be doing some upgrade to the Roaring River system to get the water up into Darlistan, Barneside, down to Lambs River, out to Cottage, New Roads, Big Woods, all the areas. We're going to put in a new pump right here in Darlistan, right in Pentecost Lane up at the catchment up there. We're going to put in a new pump. When the water pump can full it, instead of the gravity feed the water back down, we supply the water come up, and then we push it now from Darlistan into various communities that has not been getting water over the years. So we can allow them the opportunity, like other people, to receive good portable water once again. So we just need some time. The project is coming. We're going to extend the water system from right here in Darlistan, right through to all the communities that is connected to this system. Will be getting water soon in the new term, because I have already spoken to the Prime Minister. That's why he gave me back the mic to talk to you about it. So bear with me in talk about promise, but you know who is delivering. And you know our Prime Minister will deliver for you. Back over to our Prime Minister, because we just want to let you know the man will never do everything in a film space for 2 terms. Him come here on the Soundfight people now to tell them, say after him lose there by over 2,000 votes. Him just realizing himself, say, he have the capability when never have before. Him both say him a liar, him both say him a doctor, but he don't have the know-how. So him a come now to make it look like say, him can come from door, him never do. For 10 years in repentance, him a come now come promise you say him a beat the Eastern Westmoreland. Answer the question, where we are doing people reject. Who will answer? Labor rights! Show labor rights!
So labor rights, we come about your business. And I wanted you to have a sense of where we are with the big water projects that will bring water to your homes. We have started. It is in progress. The money is in place to do it. You will get the water that you deserve. But there is one last thing why we are bringing in this major investment to bring water in the area. This part of Westmoreland has prime lands for housing. You have good lands for housing, affordable housing. But you can't build the houses without the water. And that is why we are making the investments now to bring water to your homes and to new housing that we are planning for this area. So your constituency is going to see water, housing, and it will also benefit significantly under part 2 of the Spark program, because that part of the Spark program is going to focus entirely on local and community roads. We can make these commitments because we are the government that has run the economy well, that has given us the resources to be able to do large water projects, large road projects, large housing projects without borrowing and putting more tax on the people. This is the government that has performed, and this is the government that you can rely on to deliver the public goods and services that you have desired for 40-odd years. Road, water, housing. The performing government, the third term, will see even more being done on top of what we have done. God bless you. Love you.
Thank you, Daristan. Thank you. Thank you. Those who are joining us, get to your vehicles.
And this is the party that has been there for the people. Pretty Labour Party. Vote for Labour Party. Me a vote for Labour Party. Me a me charge it. See a better future. Me choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. Oh, we a vote for Labour Party. Me a me charge it. See a better future. Me choose Jamaica. Vote for Labour Party. We're doing good for you. All it.
Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do nothing.
to go and mash them up. Labor right well. In this election, let us vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. Tell everybody vote for Labour. Everybody just vote for Labour. Tell them vote for Labour. That's right. We got the Labour. Voting for Labour. Tell them make we vote for Labour. In this election, tell them to vote for Labour. We are the government. I'm going back to politics. Labour alone. We give our vote. Labour Party, we love the most. And them alone. We can be there to lead us home, to lead us.
Alright guys, I zoomed out. Don't look at her, don't look at her.